What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to talk about Xpeng, how it had an amazing day, and we may get the breakout next week. We got some exciting things to talk about. We have some good technical analysis to go over. Now before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for being here. Your support is truly appreciated. Now I also have a free Discord server, link in the description below. If you have not joined yet, hop in here. If you ever need help, I'm here for you. Either you can direct message me or you can at me. I'm here to help. Let's get right into Xpeng. Let's talk about what it did today and where I think it's heading next week. So Xpeng, today it was up $2, about 4%. Now NEO was up as well. So all the EV stocks were pretty much up today. Tesla was even up today. Now what did Xpeng do today that leads me to believe it may break out on Monday? Well, we push up to resistance, so we have a resistance line right here at 56.67, so that's a strong resistance line. And notice how many times we got rejected over here. We got rejected here, we got rejected over here, and over here. So we know that pushing up to this level, there are going to be some sellers. We are going to experience some type of selling activity. Notice on the first part of the day, we tried to push up, we got rejected. But notice what happened on the second part of the day. We pushed up, we got right to resistance, and we're not seeing that rejection. Notice how here, candle wick, rejection, candle wick, rejection. This candle, no rejection. We have just a little bit, but it's not on that massive scale like we did over here. This is the signs of a breakout. When you're pushing up to resistance, watch how it reacts to this level. It reacts two ways. This is the prime example. Either here, it pushes down, gets rejected, or we're pushing up and there's really no rejection. Yes, there's a little, but the sellers are exhausted. The buyers are coming in heavy, and then we start getting this strong uptrend pattern and starting pushing up to resistance, and there's no rejection. So this is why I think that in fact Xpeng is going to break out on Monday. Now, does it have to break out? No, we can get rejected Monday. We could just fall back down to support, find support right here at 51.39 and not even make it past this level. But honestly, to me, this is like it has some type of strength in it. Let's look at extended hours. Extended hours still underneath the line, so nothing to look at a lot. Now keep in mind, if you do play these type of patterns, it's making this kind of triangle pattern. It's making this ascending triangle. So if you do play these patterns, this is actually one of my favorites. You have this resistance line right here, the horizontal line, which we do have. Then you have this uptrend line. You have this trend up. We're following true to this trend line. We're making these higher lows. Notice how we're just trending up, making higher lows, but we're getting rejected here at resistance. Notice how tight it's getting in here. So either it breaks down and then the pattern doesn't play out, or it breaks up. So the key is we're making these higher lows, we get up to resistance, and then bam, we break out. So of course, if you're bullish on Xpeng, you want to see the breakout, and then to confirm it, you just pull back to support at 56.67 and then just take off. So Xpeng, if we get that bullish momentum on Monday, definitely look out for the breakout. This one's actually one of my favorite patterns, and it looks like it's going to play out. And of course, we got to talk about the bearish side. You always have to talk about both sides. So let's say Monday we're red, right? So if this pattern isn't going to play out anymore, then Xpeng would have to get right here. It would have to get right below this trend line at, what's this level right here? 44.40, 44.30, around that level. If we broke below it, so let's say we fall below it, then it's not valid anymore, then we're not going to have the breakout. So you also have to keep that in mind as well. If we break this trend line, then this play is no longer in play. So if we break this, then where would I look for it to fall down to? Well, the first level I would look for it to fall down to is obviously this strong support line, 51.50, 51.40. It's held this level multiple times before. Yes, we've gotten below it, but then we find buyers, come right back up. We get rejected by this resistance. We come back down, find buyers around this level. Once again, we just shoot up. So we know that this is level of interest. There's a lot of buyers and sellers here, and so far there's been enough buyers where we've stayed above this level. Now, let's say on Monday it's even redder. We just continue to fall. Well, the final level of support that I don't want it breaking is 48.06. This has been a strong level so far. It's held. We've gotten back above it, but notice this strong pattern we're making. We're making these higher low situation. So we're kind of getting carried away right here. So even a pull back down to here one more time would not be alarming. But I still do think we're breaking out. But definitely, I do not want it breaking 48.06 again. then this whole pattern that we're making, this reversal pattern, is in jeopardy. If we get below this and close below this, we're no longer in this uptrend. We can consider that we're maybe starting a downtrend again. So by any means, we do not need to break 4806, but Xpeng has been looking really, really strong these last couple of days. So if you've been watching Xpeng, you know that it's been on this massive run, and especially if you got back over here back in the beginning of December, or wow, maybe back in November, and you still have a high average. This is super exciting to see it finally start to recover. You're finally starting to turn green. Trust me, I know the feeling. So just wait it out. Be patient. I think that breakout is coming, guys. Let me know in the comments below, as usual, what's your average, how many shares you holding, and what's your goal? Are you holding it for a couple weeks, months, or even years? Let me know below. Xpeng, we're primed for that breakout though. The whole recap is getting above 56.67. Breakout happens. We're super bullish. If it does pull back, it needs to hold 51.50, 51.40, give or take. Just around that area, it definitely needs to hold that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.